So, like I said in my initial video, um, the main purpose of this is for me to record my journey to a $1 million or $1 million net worth. And I wish I would have done it a lot sooner, which I thought about it every single time that I've done something that has increased my net worth, but I just haven't actually done it. And for the last month or so, I've been pretty busy, but not so busy where I haven't been able to do any of this. So I figured, hey, you know what? Let me use this spare time to start this journey and start recording my process into the 7-figure mark. With that being said, I'm gonna reveal to you guys everything that has to do with money with me. And for the most part, actually 99% of this portfolio or my net worth has to do with real estate. I've been doing this for the last, I want to say I started doing it pretty well 5 years ago. So it's now, I'm now 30. I started when I was 25. I always knew I wanted to do this investing and kind of become a millionaire and whatnot, but I never really put myself to it, so when I hit 25, it was that mark where you hit your midlife crisis. I feel like that's what happened to me, where it's like, what am I doing? What am I gonna do for the rest of my life? Finally, I'm gonna stop doing a lot of the things that I used to do so that I can save more money and actually put it towards working for me. Like I said, 99% of my portfolio, my net worth, is due to real estate. So the most recent and the furthest away from where I'm at is a property, a fourplex that I recently acquired. That was in Pueblo, Colorado. Purchase price $300, after repair value $415. So that gives me a net profit or net value of $115,000. So that's the first. Second property is considered my Airbnb property. I purchased that one for $225,000, and as of today, it's probably valued at anywhere from $390,000 to $400,000. I put the low end $390,000, giving me a net profit of $165,000. So add $165,000 to my net worth. Next one is another one, a rental property, long-term rental property. That one I purchased for $205,000. The value on that one is anywhere from $485,000 to $500,000. I put $480,000 on it, so that gives me a net profit of $275,000. But I have an investor on that one, which actually is my mom. And my actual net profit for myself is $192,000. Next up is one that another partnership me and my brother did. Purchased this one in November, which of 2020, and now we're in mid 2021. So that one we got it for $205,000, and after repairs, it's worth now $310,000. That one is a 50-50 split. The profit on that one is $85,000. With all the money that I put into it as well, that gives me a profit of around $82,000 added net to me. Obviously, these numbers could be up and down, slightly more, slightly less, but it's just a kind of like a rough estimate to give you guys the idea of where my net worth is at today. The last one that I have is another partnership, this one with my sister, and this is another duplex that we acquired. Purchase price $372,000. The value on that one right now is around $410,000, maybe pushing it to $425,000. Low end $410,000, giving us a net profit of $38,000. If I split it by two, giving me my only profit there is around $19,000. Obviously, there's more repairs that have been done so that it goes up in value. I'm not including those on this one, so that's just like the actual just what it's gone up with that. But all the repairs and all that, the down payment also could be estimated in my net worth, but I'm just simple numbers right now. So in total, we have 573,000. That's adding up the first one, 115,000, 165,000, 192,000, 82,000, and 19,000. That's, again, makes up 99% of my portfolio. Then I have other investments, not just real estate, which I've these are more like hobbies of mine that I've gotten into, but they actually are worth money. So it's worth noting and adding them to my net worth, because if I ever need money, I know I can sell that and get some money out of that one. So the first and most major investment here, again, this is another rough estimate on this one. I think it could be more, but I'm just doing it lower. I have a video game collection, vintage video games, newer video games, video game consoles, brand new, sealed, bunch of stuff like that. That one, I'm estimating it at $20,000 roughly. So that 20 is added on to the net worth there. Then I have recently just started crypto investing, which I'm going to talk about in another video as well. But I have an investment there, and if I liquidate all of it, I think right now it's sitting at I think it was 14,000. It fluctuates between 13 to 20,000 right now, especially this week. Prior to this week, it was actually sitting at 21,000, and we just hit like a little roadblock, or a major roadblock, because it just went down extremely low, like 35% or so. I lost almost 40, I think, in value. But rough estimate there, 14,000 in value crypto, and I feel like that's gonna go up a lot by the end of this year. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, because that's a really good way to make money that I've been seeing. So I'm really interested in that aspect. So 14,000 added to my net on that one. Then I have another different one, which is a Pokemon collection. The day I used to collect Pokemon cards, I stopped as a kid. Then recently I started it all over again about 2 years ago now. So I've been slowly just buying one or two random cards that I used to have back in the day, trying to collect sets, so on and so on. So I think that collection is roughly 5,000. It could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more now, especially with a lot of the cards being sent to get them graded, boost up the value a little. So roughly $5,000. So adding that together, it gives me a gross net worth of 613,000. And obviously I say net worth, but that's gross. Now I'm gonna get into the debt that I have, and then kind of give you the actual net worth in total. So the debt, I don't have that much debt as far as personal debt. I know in all the properties there is a loan against all the properties, so essentially I have that type of debt. But same thing, if I include the purchase price versus the actual value now, that gives me the net profit there that I was showing you at the beginning. So that's why I'm not including that debt into it. I have one credit card from Home Depot for a renovation that I did, which is $8,000. Then I have another credit card for another renovation, which is $7,000. And then I owe the IRS $2,000 for previous taxes, and I just set up a payment plan for that. So I've been paying that down little by little, which I know I should already pay it down completely so that I don't have that, but I haven't done it. So in total, my total debt itself is 17,000. The total gross value that I have would be 613,000 minus the debt that I have, which is 17,000. That gives me a net value of 596,000. My net worth is $596,000. Obviously, taking in consideration taxes and whatnot, it would be less. But if I don't sell anything, then, which I don't plan on selling anything, especially the real estate part, so I'm $500,000 away from the 7-figure mark that I want to get to. It's crazy. Little steps kind of keep giving you more and more and more and more and more. Especially within the last couple years, it's when I just literally did a lot more of it. So if everything continues to go the same, which obviously it doesn't, but if it does, I feel like I could reach that financial independence plus that net worth part that I want possibly in the next year and a half, maybe 2. Real estate right now is doing amazing, so that's the reason why I'm saying 99% of my portfolio is that, because it's doing great, and every single month, as a matter of fact, the values just keep going up and up and up. So that's a great thing right there. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Comment, like, and subscribe for future videos, and follow me on this journey. See you guys on the next one.